I know we're not in the shop yet. I know you're getting ready to watch one of the coolest videos on YouTube in regards to this particular topic. It's never been done before. I think I'm the first one to ever make one. Really, really cool. And I'm glad you stumbled by this. Before we get to the shop and actually start doing this thing, we do have a sponsor. I wanted to shout out Duke Cannon. They sent some stuff over to the channel for you guys to check out. If you haven't heard of Duke Cannon, they make different colognes and body wash. Think it's just a man thing. Not entirely sure. Could be wrong. Mostly for men anyway. And they have really cool, funny, different scents and stuff. It's pretty good. I found them online. I asked if they wanted to sponsor one of the videos on the channel, if they'd send me some stuff to check out and show you guys. They agreed. I just got the box. So before we hop over to the shop, I did want to show you all a couple of stuff that they sent over to the channel. This is solid cologne. I have never heard of solid cologne until Duke Cannon. You're probably thinking I'm an idiot. I don't know, but yeah, I've never heard of solid cologne. If you've never heard of solid cologne is this stuff. Now, it's like wax. It's like wax, so if you get solid cologne, Duke Cannon or anywhere else, you can put your fingers in this and it's just like wax, and you can put it on wherever you want to put it, and it's really cool. They offer a bunch of different scents. This particular one I requested is land. They have a air, sea, and land, I think. It might be a fourth one that I'm forgetting. But there is different scents, and I just went with this one because it sounded cooler, and I thought I'd like it better than the other ones. But the scent is called Redwood. Like I said, this is the solid cologne land. Really like this stuff. Smells really, really good too. And I've never used it before. I've never used solid cologne before, so I'm interested in like how long it lasts. And you do get them in 1.5 ounce things. Now, I was having trouble finding or picking a body wash that I wanted to go with from them. The cool thing is, and if you don't know, they have these, it's called Thick. It's like these real huge jugs of body wash, and they have a bunch of different scents. Luckily for me, and maybe for you, they have a variety pack, and you can get 4. That's what I got. Now, all of these are body wash, and this one is Productivity Peppermint Pine Eucalyptus. Don't know what that is. Smells like productivity. It smells really good. You can smell the pine and peppermint. I'm not entirely sure what the other one is. This one I think I might like a little bit better maybe. This one is tobacco, cedarwood, and amber. That's why. It smells like Old Glory. This one is freshwater, musk, and bergamot. I've heard that word before, and I'm probably not pronouncing it right, so forgive me. This one smells like naval diplomacy. Bear with me. And that smells really good. Oh, and by the way, all of these are... Is it not on here? Well, I was going to tell you how much was in here, but oh, here we go. 17.5 fluid ounces. And then one more, I think. Yes. This one is citrus, sandalwood, oak moss. Smells good. This one smells like accomplishment. Maybe. I don't not like it, but this is probably number 4 on the list of which ones I like best. These two are probably going to be my favorite. Not that these are bad, I just like these better. be sure to check out Duke Cannon online. Check out their website. They offer a ton of different stuff. Great value on all their stuff. Be sure to check them out. Now, let's go on to the shop and start this awesome project. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are making a compensator. This is something that I used to do a lot of and I haven't done in a while. So we're making a compensator for a new project. Done a ton of videos on this particular topic. And I'm not going to say everything that's going on with this yet. I will have videos on everything we're doing to it, but in this video we are just going to be making the compensator, and then we're going to have everything else that's going on in later videos. So what we're doing is getting ready to make it. I have already made sketched out roughly what I want done. We're going to use this to start off, and what we're going to do is going to put it in the lathe right here, and there's something already in here, so I got to pull all that out. And a lot of people have said stuff in the past when I was doing videos on making stuff like this, why don't you do it in a CNC? That's great, and I have CNCs, all of those over there in CNCs, but this is a shop. My shop is a business. We do a lot of work. The stuff that I do on the YouTube channel is just for fun, and these machines have stuff set up in them and running all the time. So on the rare occasion that I'm actually doing something on the channel in a CNC, it's because it just happened to be open at the precise moment that I was ready to do it. Most of the time I can just do manual work on here because all of my other machines are tied up doing different stuff. So that is why I'm usually doing it on here or in my manual mill hiding over there, or that one over there. So getting ready to start this. We're going to put it in the lathe. I'm going to turn the OD outer dimension down to what I want it to be, and then we are going to drill it, and it's going to have two different size holes in it. One is going to be a little bit bigger so it fits over the barrel, and I'm going to have it butt right up to the slide, and then we're going to tap it, which in most cases, in this case, is a 1/2x28 thread. So we're going to do all that work in the lathe here, and then we're going to take it and go over to the mill and do some more machining to it. So let's get the lathe work done on it right now. Oh, and in case you're wondering, I am just using 1045 steel, which is just a mild grade steel. Alright, so first we're going to go with a 39/64 drill for a bigger hole to fit over the barrel so it will butt up right against the slide. Then we're going to use a 29/64 for the tap drill size. Alright, now we are ready to put this back in the lathe and clean up this face that I've got machined here, and now lathe work is all done, and then we're ready to go to the mill. Alright, so we're getting ready to go to the mill. I was just, we did all the lathe work, and I wanted to finish up some dimensions on this before we go to the mill, before I screw something up. But running through all these numbers here, went ahead and put this in my computer to figure out where stuff needed to be, to come up with the numbers. The plan is this thing's round now, so we're going to put it in the mill and cut flats all the way around, and hopefully that'll leave a little bit of a radius on 4 corners, so that looks cool, kind of like this. And then we're going to have 2 slots. We're going to use a ball end mill, probably 1/8, and go in. We're going to go down a certain distance, which is 420, and go in to a certain distance, and then do go in again. One's going in there and one's going in there, and then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. And then also we're going to have a square here that's probably going to end up being a 1/2 inch square, and we're going to use that ball end mill for this as well. Just do kind of like a recess in here, not all the way through, just kind of look cool. It's going here, on the other side, and then on the top. Probably not doing anything on the bottom. Once we get all of that done, then we got to go in the bottom and drill and tap a hole and get a set screw for it, which will secure this to the end here. And this guy's done. Alright, so we're up here at the mill. We've got an insert cutter. So the first thing we're going to do is put it in here, cut a flat, flip it 180, cut a flat, and then cut the flats on the 2 sides. So right now it's 1.2, I think, diameter, and I want to make it 0.95 this way and 0.85 this way. So we've got to cut that off on this side and this side, and that off on this side and this side. So we're going to do that and get this thing square, and then we're going to start doing some of that stuff. So let's start cutting. Alright, so that's what we got so far now. Now we need to cut this side and this side here. So let's get that done. Alright, I'm having to do this by hand because this isn't working when I need it to go as slow as I need it to go. So I'm having to do it by hand, so I can't hold the camera and do this at the same time. So we're getting ready to set the camera over there so we can see this side, but I've already done this side. And now we're gonna do that to the other side. So let's go ahead and get that done. Alright, so we got that done. It's to there all the way through. To there all the way through. Now the only thing that's left is we're gonna penetrate in here and do a little bit of a recess on the top and then on both sides, and then this thing's done. Alright, so just did that. I gotta deburr this. Get all the rough edges, sharp edges off everywhere. I don't know if I'm gonna do the sides or not. I might just leave it like that. I don't know. Maybe I will. I think I might do it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the sides. Alright, sorry I wasn't able to film that because I tried sitting it over there, but you couldn't really see what I was doing. But here's what we got going on. Those little pockets, cutouts in there. I think it turned out pretty sweet. And that's the hole and a set screw down in there to lock this onto it. Alright, so I did just finish the new comp up. I think it turned out pretty neat, especially since it's my first one I've ever done. So I'm not gonna talk too much about this right now. This video was just showing how I made this and what it was. This will be featured in a few other videos coming up in the future. This is part of a project that was a project, and I did a bunch of stuff to something, and now we're doing more stuff to it, and I'm real psyched about the company that I'm partnering with to do this project and how it's going to turn out. Really excited. So there are going to be plenty of videos coming up on the rest of this project, but like I said, no information yet on this guy or what's going on. This was a video just showing how I made this thing. So be sure and get subscribed and stay tuned for the upcoming videos on this project, and I can't wait to show you what I've got going on. I'll see you next time.